Welcome to this week's WCT Game of the Week. I am Matt Hill along with my partner Paul Brees, and we are here at Franklin High School where the Rebels will be taking on Brentwood High School, the Bruins, and this is the 35th matchup between these two teams. Right now the series is tied 17-7, and we should see a good game tonight. You know, looking at these two records, Franklin comes in here 5-0, Brentwood 2-4, and you see that 2-4 record, it's very deceptive. Brentwood has played some really good teams, and when you see Franklin and Brentwood on the schedule, you can kind of throw those records out the window. All four of Brentwood's losses have been against Blackman, CPA, Centennial, and then Oakland. And if you look at that schedule, 8, 7, and 2. Three of those teams are in the top 10 in the state. And there you see Franklin coming out, and they're extremely excited to be right now 5-0, and they're led by their junior quarterback, Joe Critchlow, who's going to have to play a really good game here tonight on homecoming. Brentwood's going to kind of take that as a little bit of a slap in the face, but, they are fired up. And this stands kind of come alive over here as the Rebels take the field, and they are ready to go. Look across the way, see Brentwood kind of bringing a lot of fans over here. Sure, some people are going to be trickling in, but this is sure to be a good matchup. As we look at some of the stats for this season, right now if we're looking at Franklin, they are a team that likes to spread the ball around, both passing and running, and that's all started with Joe Critchlow. One of the big things that I'm interested in tonight is they lost Garrison Matthews 3 weeks ago, who's their team's leading receiver and Critchlow's favorite target. Last week, not a problem. They won 26-7, but this is a different team. You talk about Brentwood being 2-4. But that record, like we said earlier, is very deceptive. They're going to be ready to play. They've got a really good team. They like to run the ball. They can also throw it. They've got a really good defense. And we definitely got to look out here on special teams because number 23, Austin Wells, can return it. We saw him against Hillsboro return a big kickoff that kept him in the game and allowed him to hang around and beat Hillsboro, a team that we thought they were going to lose. Franklin set to kick off here to get this game started, see if they kick to Wells. Nice kick. That looks like it's going to be out of the end zone. Doesn't matter who they kick it to. And Brentwood will take over at the 20. And now we're going to see our first look at the Brentwood offense here. And we've got Aaron Mayer, Austin Wells, Jalen Marsalis, Andy Shumpert, Caleb Tyler, Lincoln Jones, Paul Hunt, Jacob Boone, Thomas Roberts, Hunter Schlesman, and Mark Randolph. Definitely look out for Austin Wells, and you got to look out for the big quarterback, Aaron Mayer, who can run it and sling it around pretty nicely. And you see they come out in the shotgun spread formation. Mayer takes a snap, and it's fumbled, and it goes right to the running back. Very fortuitous bounce, but Franklin does a good job in wrapping it up. Wells with the carry, he gets his head on the swivel and comes up with that ball. Then we see the Franklin defense: Booth Page, Clay Douglas, Josh Philby, Jackson Michi, Zach Orns, Zach Schlesman, Nick Hutchins, Josh Rohr, Grassi Katera, Austin Winstead, and Ross Gardner. There's the snap. Mayer kicks it out into Wells, and he's not going to pick up a whole lot of yardage, about 3. And that's going to bring up an early first down here, or excuse me, third down and long. Looks like third and about 8. Maybe a long 7. And I was listening to the pregame show with Jack Daniels, and they're talking about Franklin likes to bring pressure. Let's see if they do in this situation. Snap to Mayer. No pressure right now. Everybody's covered except for downfield, kind of lost into the coverage. Huge pass from Mayer down to number 83, and that is Jalen Marsalis, the wide receiver, 170 pounds. What a pass by Mayer. Great protection up front by that line. And we talked about it. Franklin likes to bring the blitz. They did not, and you can see that Mayer made them pay.
Well, Coach, let me tell you something. Wow. Traffic out there is a beast. Marsalis, just good timing, 35 catches on the season.
Glad you made it here, Paul. Well, whatever we're going to see, I'm sure that's going to be a holding penalty. And that is going to be Austin Wells with the carry, and he's going to be dropped for about a 1-yard loss. Got your breath caught there, Paul?
Barely. It's a tough run. I tell you what.
Any run is tough.
Absolutely.
That's what I've definitely figured out.
Is that what you gathered?
Yes. Didn't take a lot to figure that, and that's going to be declined, going to bring up Second down and a long 11. Now we got an illegal shift. Forget the holding, and you can see my head, and there's Paul's lovely face.
Yeah, better late than never.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And here's second down. Mayer takes the snap. He's got Wells in the flat. Wells with the catch. Tries to make a move, slips, and that is going to be a big tackle there by number 7.
Yeah, Ross Gardner.
Ross Gardner. Nice play by the young man at the safety position.
Well, Matt, Aaron Mayer, the quarterback for Brentwood, 1,300 yards already total offense. I don't know if you mentioned or not, but
we talked a little bit about some stuff. You see the
field
nice play
conditions,
by Ross.
I tell you what, it's going to play a factor, you know. But here he got a 3rd and 11 again, Matt.
Yeah, well, they picked up a huge chunk of change on the last third down.
Look for Mayer right here, maybe to keep it himself, send everybody deep. Franklin's got a great secondary.
Trips right. Lots of time, and you said it, he's looking to run. Got some lanes, but he's not going to have it done. Nice pop there by, I believe that is Josh Philby. Kind of cleans it up, and that's going to bring up 4th and about 7. Make it 4th and about 8. And I believe the punt team is coming on for Brentwood.
Well, I guess Coach Mike Woodward for Brentwood's going to play the field position game.
I think that's definitely a smart move. You know, we talked about both these teams. This 35th meeting between the schools, 17-17 all record, you know. No love lost between these guys. You don't want to make any early mistakes. Oh, there's going to be a big one.
And if it hits him right in the hands, it could go. Well, recovered by number 9. That's Alex Patterson.
Patterson with a huge recovery. Not quite sure who got hand on that ball, but that is a huge turn of events here with 9:05 remaining in the first. We see the block and didn't quite get the bouncy wanted, or Patterson probably would have been walking in the end zone. But nonetheless, Franklin is going to take over at the 30-yard line here with 9:05 in the first quarter, and you couldn't ask for a much better starting field position.
There's the offense. Joe Critchlow, I'm sure you've talked about Colton Black, the workhorse. Burns, Flemister will have some effect. Parker Pinnell is taking over for Garrison Matthews. Hageman, of course, the big target. Woodward, Dahlman, Fellman, Moolman, and Butler.
Yeah, we talked a little about that Garrison Matthews situation. I would like to see, I'm interested to see how they're going to respond. Big pass by Critchlow. He's got a strike to number 4, Tony Flemister. That was a great pass by Critchlow. He had a man breathing at his neck off the left side and stays in the pocket, throws a great strike. And Flemister does an awesome job of keeping up with that.
Well, they had pretty good coverage on it, Matt, and I tell you what, it was a great throw, way to stay in the pocket, Joe Critchlow, and that right there has just extended, I believe that may be touchdown number 12 on the season for Critchlow. So I'm sure we'll catch the replay after this pending extra point by Franklin. Ooh. And that was DeFada. He's going to add the extra point. So quickly in this game, 8:55 remaining in the first quarter of our WCTV game of the week. Franklin strikes first, and it is the Rebels 7 and the Bruins 0.
That is Critchlow's 12th touchdown pass. He's got thought I had the
oh, you'll see it right there, Matt.
He thread the needle with that thing.
Absolutely, and for Franklin to have someone step up like that with their leading receiver Garrison Matthews out, huge play by Flemister.
Yeah, and can't say enough about Critchlow. He kind of got, we call those lookout blocks. He got one let go there at the left side at the very beginning of that play, and he hung in there and kind of maybe lucky that he didn't see it because it was off to his backside, but
yeah.
Able to throw a beautiful pass. Last time that Franklin kicked off, went out the back of the end zone, did not allow Brentwood any opportunity to return it. You know, Austin Wells back there, very dangerous kick returner.
I'm going to be honest with you, Matt. Corey for Tony, the kicker for Franklin, 21 out of 25 touchbacks this season. This kid has got a Division I leg on him, and he will be playing on Saturday somewhere.
A lot of good kickers here in Williamson County through the years. That one barely made it in. And Brentwood's going to start off again. This is going to be their third possession. Second, excuse me. Oh, yeah, because they turned over. Never mind. Off the punt, never mind. Second possession here. We'll see what Mayer and company are able to do.
Well, the good thing about Brentwood is, they can play from behind. They've been behind, unfortunately, a lot this season, playing a lot of good teams.
Yeah, 3 teams ranked in the top 10.
Yeah, so they're okay with it. I'm sure it's not the best situation Coach Woodward wants.
You don't want to be okay with that, but yes.
I don't think they're in panic mode yet.
Mayer with the keeper. Going to pick up probably 2 or 3. Not a whole lot going on there. You know, we've always seen here at least since I've started calling here with WCTV, Franklin's always had a pretty good defensive line, good front four, and they're really good at stopping the run. And they got guys like Philby in there. I believe that I'm trying to think what the young man's name is. You see Coach Woodward.
Yeah. Coach Woodward in his first season, 2-4, but again, the scheduling is deceiving. They played a lot of tough teams and picked up a nice win over Hendersonville. And then the winless Dixon County, they'd love to pick up win number 3 here. As Mayer, he's going to drop back. He's got a gun for an arm, Matt. Throws it like a baseball player, but you know what? He's got Andy Shumpert, his second favorite target right there for the long first down.
Great strike. And again, I'm seeing great protection by that offensive line. No one's getting to him at all.
It's a great point. And if Mayer can sit back there and just throw BBs all night, that's a very good positive statement for the Bruins offense.
No doubt about it.
They definitely have kids that can catch the ball.
And I think, you know, if they're getting receptions right now without pressure, it's just going to make that all that much longer night for Franklin. Big stop here. I believe that is, couldn't quite see the number. I like these new uniforms that Franklin's got, but they're a little rough on the eyes here.
I believe that's Nick Hutchins. There's
yes, it is.
Donnie Webb, the Franklin head coach, had some struggles last year in his first year. Now things are starting to come in place for his program.
Yeah, I definitely think you're right about that. Things are looking up 5-0. But he even said it. Watching the post-game show or pre-game show with Jack Daniels, he said, you know, Brentwood with his schedule would be 5-0 as well. Franklin with the blitz. I believe that's the Wells, and he slips again. You've seen it several times tonight. Yeah. Turf not a friend here to these athletes in the backfield tonight.
Well, a nice read by Mayer. He saw the blitz coming. That was his check down, and Wells trying to make, you know, too much happen. I think they got to just hit that outside line, hit that white line and go and see what happens.
And if he takes it towards the sidelines, he's going to pick up another at least 5 yards, if not more.
So 3rd and 9 here with 6:51 and counting. Again, that secondary for Brentwood, for Franklin, gonna be tested.
Oh, that's gonna be 5.
So who was that?
That's number 52.
Jackson Mickey. That's gonna bring up 3rd and about 5. And now Brentwood in a more comfortable situation, Matt. What do you think?
You know, I still think they're throwing the rock really well, and if Franklin tries to bring pressure, I think Mayer is good enough that he can kind of pick those apart. They're going to have to, if they bring pressure, they're going to have to make something happen. I think it's got to be from multiple positions that it's going to have to come. There he's got him right there. Mayer avoids it.
Oh, and the screen is set up nicely.
You're no doubt about that, and they pick up a huge first down. One guy that I'm really interested to watch is number 54 for Franklin, and that is Tyler Beasley. He was one heck of a defensive end last year, and now he is no longer at the defensive end position. See a nice screen set up there, and big pickup. I believe that Beasley was in on that tackle at the end. One heck of a defensive end here in Williamson County, and now he is playing middle linebacker, and that's one heck of a transition to make.
And Beasley leads the team, averaging almost 8 tackles a game. He has got a motor.
Mayer with the keeper, and he's definitely got a first. Well, he kind of slowed up. I thought he was going to pop that through, but not a bad decision to walk out of bounds. Not take any big hits. Katera runs him out of bounds.
So a good pickup of about 7. Second and a long 3. Now you got that option again with Mayer, pass or throw.
And we haven't really seen any zone reads or anything, and I think this would be a great opportunity for it right here. And you got trips right. And in motion, it's going to be handed off. Oh, almost very well read, but no tackle. That would have been one heck of a play.
Yeah.
I believe that was number 52, Jackson Michie again, but didn't make it happen. And here you're going to see the little jet sweep, handoff, and missed tackle, picks up about, oh, excuse me. I thought he had the ball, never mind. And,
no, you definitely, you followed the sweep there.
I was totally fooled.
No, first down, Mayer pulled it out. Said, I'll take that.
Let's not make that the play of the week.
No. Robertson again, he's going to go back. Now Mayer's going to go deep.
He's got him.
Arm, Shumpert.
Ah, too long. No. Again, great protection by that offensive line. Mayer had all day. Shumpert wide open. He hit that little bit of a seam, the go route. He had both of his guys beat. Had the safety playing over with him and got behind both of them. And you just see that pass just a hair too long. Shumpert lays out. I like that. He didn't stop running. Just too much on that one from Mayer, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10.
Oh, 5:09 here. Franklin High School, the Rebels on top early, 7-0 here in the first quarter. Now it's 2nd and long.
Look at the,
or check that 2nd and 10 after the incompletion.
Look at the cushion they got down here at the bottom for Shumpert. Got a little bit of pressure.
And again,
going to be sacked.
You know, the footing down there, Matt, must be a little bit slippery.
Yeah, I think Philby was on the end of that, but I think you're right. If the footing would have been a little bit stronger, I think Mayer might run right through that. But Philby's going to be credited with the sack. Franklin has 14 sacks on the season. That would be number 15. Good play by Philby.
Absolutely. And the thing about Philby and Beasley, they're not just big guys, but they're quick.
Yeah, Philby is a workout warrior. I mean, he is a beast. I remember when he was in middle school, I used to call him Gun Show. I mean.
Here we go. Plenty of time. There he is.
Wide
picking
open.
And throwing darts.
And you saw Franklin brought pressure there, and they kept an extra blocker in.
Mayer with Caleb Tyler on the catch.
Lots of people catching the ball tonight for Brentwood, and you're going to see pressure come at the top of your screen, and they kept guys in, and nobody got to him, and Mayer throws a rocket, and that is going to be a first down. Great catch there by number 81, Caleb Tyler.
Well, if you're going to watch Aaron Mayer play at the next level, you're probably going to watch him play baseball because he is a very, very good baseball player.
Hand off to Wells. He's going to bounce it outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you kind of got sucked in. Nice little stutter step. Did a good job picking up about 4 yards. Looked like he was going to get tackled, but he did that little hitch and able to pick up some nice yardage there.
Well,
2nd and 6.
Yeah, and that time, man, I was a little worried Wells was going to slip again when he tried to juke and
you're right.
Kept his footing.
I think also there's not probably as much traffic down here, and maybe the footing's a little bit better for these guys. Let's hope so. Lot of cushion. They had the slant big time. And you said it right there. Got hung up by number 42. That is Booth Page with the tackle, but still I think the footing played a big part of that. When I look at this down here, you're down here in the end zone, 3rd and 4. They're playing off so far. I'm looking for a quick slant or a little hitch. Little comeback, pick up that 4 yards. You see that they're playing off a good 7 yards.
Watch for Shumpert at the top of the screen or Marsalis far down the bottom.
He's got the slant right in the middle.
There it was. You called it, and that is a touchdown. Mayer to Shumpert, 12-yard touchdown pass. Nice call.
You're right. Shumpert is definitely his favorite target out there, and you see why. Sure-handed. He got out there in space and knew he was going to get hit when he caught that ball. Hangs on. Makes a big catch. It gives Brentwood the opportunity to tie it up here with this extra point with 3:15 here to go in the first. And we've got a ball game, folks.
Well, extra point is good, Matt. 7-7. And that is a great answer by the Bruins and the offense.
No doubt about it. You know, you come out there with a big special teams play, turnover, and then to come back and drive the field. And you're going to see a great pass here by Mayer, just a rocket right into that. And Shumpert takes a licking there.
What do you got? You got to talk about, again, that's Austin Winstead.
Yep.
But you got to talk about that protection.
Oh.
Mayer moved the running back over to the backside, and
smart play by him.
And he was set up nice, had plenty of time, and you got a gunslinger like that, that's all you need is just a little
no doubt about
few
it.
seconds.
And even the couple times he's had pressure, it's generally been from the outside. That front five has done a great job so far, picking up blitzes and picking up blocks and helping each other out. And if they continue to do that, it's going to be a long night for that Franklin defense. How many plays was that drive for Franklin? Was that one? Or was it?
Well, they had to.
On offense. That was just one play. Luke?
Well,
was that one play?
The punt? I don't know.
No, it was, they got after the punt. That was I think it was one play. They got on the 30-yard line. Had the strike there from Critchlow to Flemister. I think that was only one play. So we have seen one offensive play now here with 3:15 to go in the first quarter. That Franklin defense has been on the field a long time. No opportunity to return that. That's one heck of a kick. And now field position a little bit different than their last drive. Franklin's going to take over at the 20. And we'll see what they're going to have to put a drive together.
Yeah, well, here's our defense. We never got to really get to is Hunt, Crockett, White, Holloman, Hunter Anderson. He's all over the place. Kitchen, Ahmad Arnold, Crenshaw, Adcock, Harrison Johnson. He's also in Kazmarevich. Kazmarek, you say it.
Tillman.
Yeah. We'll call him Kaz.
That's number 31.
Tillman
Kazmarewicz.
Well,
he's a national scholar.
Yeah, he is a national merit finalist.
Yes. What a play there by that whole Brentwood defense.
I think it was 54.
Colton Black was going nowhere.
Tanner Holloman, he averages about 8.8 tackles a game, and so he is also a ball hawk as well.
Colton Black lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Short gain on the play, 2nd and 9.
Here comes play action. Critchlow, he's got a man and overshoots number 13. That's Luke Hill.
We've seen a couple of times now tonight. Both these guys have gone a little bit long on their passes. But that's a little bit devastating right there because that was 2nd and long. And I think, not that you don't take that strike because Critchlow's got an arm. But you want to pick up something.
Yeah, and I know one thing. The Brentwood coaching staff to our left up here was holding their breath because they know that Hill had a step on him.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
So 3rd and 9. Critchlow in shotgun, and he can also
bring in pressure.
He can pick you apart.
Good job of blocking here.
Wide open.
And that is definitely cleared. Nice job again by number 4. That is Tony Flemister again. That was great blocking. You saw the blitz, and they ran the clear route where they just cleared everything out and kind of picked his man almost, kind of got lost in coverage. And Flemister was wide open for a 15-yard gain, as you're going to see it right here. Pressure coming at the bottom of your screen. Franklin picks it up very well, and good pass by Critchlow. Nice little move by Flemister. Like that he switched the ball to the other hand and picks up a nice first down. 2:20 here in the first.
Yeah, the linebacker just kind of got lost. Oh, and there's a hole. Colton Black.
He's got the speed.
He's not going to be outrun Robertson. I can tell you that. And
a
ball comes out, Robertson.
Oh, my gosh.
And a turnover.
That was
John Robertson
strips it. Wow. You see the expression on Colton Black's face. He is not happy. Huge hole here from the get-go. No one anywhere near Black. Black trying to make something happen to get away from him, but Robertson does a great job of coming in there and slamming that arm down right on the ball, and then a huge recovery there by number 4, Austin Crenshaw. What a turn of events. Looks like Franklin's got a shot, maybe not to score on that play, but to get down inside close to the 20-yard line.
Well, let me give you a little history on John Robertson. We saw him we did the Hendersonville game.
Yes.
And he had that one carry for about 85. He's the fastest kid on this field, guarantee it. And there he is. He's got the ball now.
He's got a little bit of blocking. He's got it.
Oh, and a great run from behind, but a great first down. Let's see, who is that? That's Beasley.
That is Beasley.
Yeah. But
Beasley says, I got some skills and quickness.
Yeah, he's got some skills. You know what? That angle helps a little bit as
well.
well.
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. You're going to see the handoff there and got a little bit of room. I thought that, like you said, I'm expecting him to just burst through there. But Beasley, you're right, he had the angle on him, able to track him down.
You got to give Robertson credit. I mean, he just chased down Colton Black for 70 yards. And then the coaches are saying, hey, we're going right back to you, buddy.
Yeah, my pet peeve is on 3rd and 4th and short, handing the ball up. I know your pet peeve is when somebody makes them long run. Why are you giving them the ball again?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these guys aren't making millions out here. Give them a blow for one break. Come on. Well, a big first down either way by Robertson. And he's still out there. I tell you what, man, look for Aaron Mayer right here. He's checked over. I think this may be a passing play.
I think you're right.
He wants the whole kit and caboodle. Shumpert.
He's about got it. Shumpert
yep.
does a great job adjusting to that ball in the air and comes up with a huge catch. 2 and 4. Woo. I'm thinking, how are they 2 and 4 when I'm seeing this passing attack?
Well, it's all who you play, and
no doubt about it.
Mayer, give him time and give him a young man named Shumpert that's about 6'3", and makes you look pretty good.
No doubt about it. It was a nice, you might think that pass was a little bit behind to Mayer, but it was set up perfectly.
Marsalis trying to get something out of nothing. I tell you what, it's tough. You got to give Jalen Marsalis 36 catches on the season, all without gloves. Old school style, Matt.
I like old school. Back to that previous pass, Mayer threw the ball towards the sideline away from the defender. Even though he had to come back for it, Franklin's defender didn't really have a shot at it. Great job by Mayer and a great catch by Shumpert. And, again, all day.
Yeah, plenty of time.
All day.
Good job. And I believe this may be a passing situation as well. Nope.
Wells with the carry and a big hit. Is that Gardner?
That's number 45. Again, these jerseys.
Yeah, a little rough, but that is Zach Beam, the junior. Nice hit on Wells. With the way Mayer's playing, you certainly don't want Wells to get started. Good job by Beam to come in there and stick his head in and make a big tackle. 3rd down.
And that's the end of the quarter, Matt. Well, you've had some good action so far. So after one, your score on our WCTV Game of the Week, the Franklin Rebels 7 and the Brentwood Bruins 7. I guess, Matt, Brentwood's dodged a few bullets. They have a shot to really well,
it's all, think about district now. Franklin 2-0 in district. Brentwood 1-1 in district. They win this game, they're both tied in district, and so.
Yeah, and
although really the district playoff stuff is not the same anymore, but still.
It's a little different, but I will tell you this, a big matchup across the way from us, Ravenwood and Centennial. And
Ravenwood, did Ravenwood lose last week?
No. Yes, no. They played, no.
They pull it out. They had a close game either this week or the week before or something. The week before they played Independence.
Yeah.
And that game was not close at all. Independence has got some great players, but they're just a little undisciplined. And Ravenwood, I think, is very well coached and very disciplined.
Well, Ravenwood is beating Centennial currently 14-0.
Yeah.
So
I think Centennial's got a good squad, but I think they're, I don't want to say they're in a rebuilding year, but they lost some really key players last year, and not quite the same team. Good team, well coached, but that Ravenwood squad, defensively looks great. Quarterback's good running game, good offensive line, but you know who the playmaker is on that team.
Yeah, Van Jefferson.
Yeah, I mean,
Matt,
he's about unstoppable.
Yeah. The answer to your question, Ravenwood did lose last week to Overton, 34-33.
Yeah, very close game. And that was their first loss of the season, correct?
Now, let's see.
We're just going to say yes.
Absolutely.
See, that's when you just say yes, Matt. Make me look good. I need somebody to. I do a good job enough making myself look bad.
You know exactly what you're talking about. Actually, that is correct, Matt. Perfect. 1-1
now,
on
I
the
don't know if
season.
you're lying to me.
Oh, I'm not lying. I just looked it up. Here comes
They're
a little
going to bring
heat.
it.
Mayer.
Oh, nice move by Mayer.
Oh,
they're not going to
Beasley.
throw it? I guess he just got jersey. Nice play by Tyler Beasley. And now that's going to be 4th and about 4. What do you do here, Paul?
He's going to throw it. You know, with the footing situation,
Oh.
well, now they may be playing for – they're inside the 30, 29, and 17. That's 46.
That's a long field goal here.
Helper.
Although, you know, there's really no wind, which could be
You're
good
right
or bad.
about that. Schumpert is the holder, and he can
And
throw
I believe
the ball.
he's also the backup quarterback.
Either way,
Looking on the depth chart, I believe he's or Austin Wells is the backup quarterback.
Schumpert's got the ability to. He's going to kick it. No, that's
not
way
happening.
off. He had the distance, man. He just went to the left.
Yeah.
Now, the advantage here is this. In high school, if you kick a field goal and it goes in the end zone, it's
Touchback.
automatically started back. Yeah, exactly, at the 20. So, I guess.
I don't like that rule, by the way, but that's fine. Not that they care what I think.
Well, they picked up 9 yards.
Yeah.
So
I just feel like your defense stopped them. They should get the ball where it's at.
they really didn't stop them. They really just made a great play. Because the
Okay,
Colton
they
Black.
stopped them.
Yeah, you're right.
Was
You're
it
right.
3rd down and they stopped them?
Colton Black.
It brought up 4th down.
Oh, you're talking
I'm
about.
talking about Franklin stopped them right there.
Oh, yeah. No. I was going to say Brentwood may wanted to punt right there and pin him. Well,
Critchlow under center.
yeah, that's. And a nice heady run by.
Well, that's
I
number
think
11.
Yeah, is that 11?
That is number 11, and that is Malik Grimes. Black, don't know, just sitting down since he got his had the fumble.
Well, the thing
Colton
that,
Black fumbled, thought maybe he'd sit down.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7, and Critchlow back in the shotgun. Oh, and
Right in the zone, huge pocket,
Yeah,
great catch.
I don't know who that is getting up. 13, Luke Hill.
That's right. Good protection there by that offensive line.
Now you give Critchlow protection, he'll pick you apart as well.
No doubt. No doubt. He will spread that ball around. Franklin's receivers I don't think are quite as speedy as Brentwood's or as athletic, but they're big targets and they can catch the ball. Look for Hageman there.
Wow.
Hageman. Oh,
Backside.
he's going to get tackled. Number 24. That was a great job on that blitz. And that is Hunter Anderson,
He's good.
your speed demon.
Yeah.
That was a huge play on 1st down, and that is, about an 8-yard loss. And you're going to see Anderson come from the bottom of your
was
screen.
coming.
And he is untouched. And if you're not going to get a hand on that man, you're going to be in trouble. And they had Hageman, the big tight end, across the middle. That would have been a big pickup if Crystal was able to get him the ball. But Anderson out of nowhere with that huge sack.
So 2nd and 17. Tight formation for Franklin.
Blitz again here by Brentwood.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Grimes.
Grimes with a huge run. Got blockers down the field. The ball comes out again, but Grimes out of bounds. What a great run. Great call.
Well, the jet sweep is good for – it's a home run or a strikeout.
Yeah. I like it in that situation because you're thinking Critchlow, 2nd and 18, they got to be throwing the ball. And there you see Grimes gets touched, runs through a couple of arm tackles, but then gets some great blocking down here on the edge. And I like what I'm seeing from Brentwood, trying to swat those balls loose, try to make some big plays, but huge run by Grimes. Hand off to Black. Black back in the game. Is that Colton
Yeah,
Black?
absolutely.
On the carry.
And that's not a bad play. Get Colt Black
No, not
back
at all.
in the rotation here.
Not at all.
You're going to need him.
And they took Grimes out of the game after the long run. Don't hand it back
Perfect.
up to him.
Good job, Coach Webb. I love it.
No gain on the play.
So
Second
after
and
no
10.
gain, 2nd and 10, 8:37 and counting. Second quarter, tied up 7. Franklin on the move.
Oh,
Wow.
huge blitz.
And you know what?
Wow, that was right up the A gap, and that's number 85, John T. White. Whew, man alive. That's going to bring up third down. What are you going to say, Paul?
Well, I was going to say the play action has not slowed the Brentwood D line down
No.
at all.
Well, I mean, you got to be running the ball successfully, and you see a huge sack
it,
by
yeah.
White. And, you know, they ran off the jet sweep. There's not really any play action off the jet sweep, you know. You did have their big run by Black right up to the gut, but that was the only time that we've seen it. And I think they're definitely playing the pass right now. You know, again, in the pregame show with Coach Jack Daniels, they were talking about how Brentwood switched up their defensive strategy. We'll wait till after this play. Again, nice screen. Is that Grimes again? Grimes with another huge play.
Well, that's Flemister.
Oh, is that Flemister?
Yeah.
Excuse me. You're
Hey,
right.
he's going to be short, Matt, of the first down.
Not by a whole lot.
It's going to be close. 4th down. We'll see what.
I'm thinking they're going for it.
Yeah.
Now you see Hageman bringing in 2 tights. And Philby's coming to the game as well. However, he's going to be running fullback here. Josh Philby, defensive lineman. He's a house.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, like, I'm going to get into the stats here. Where are we at, Philby? 72. He is 230 pounds, 6 foot, and he has very little fat on his body for a man that big.
Man,
Fullback.
Oh!
Oh, man alive. You cannot do that.
Let's see. That is 60. Oh,
63?
yeah, maybe.
That looks like Benji Woodward. 6'5", 215 pounds, and we're going to kick now.
Oh, definitely going to kick. And let's see. That's spotted at the 18. 35. 35-yard field goal attempt by DeFata. You know, they got Fatoni, who I thought was more of the – he's had a long of 47. DeFata, I guess the short
DeFata
kicker.
got it right
Well,
there.
Yeah.
Nice kick by DeFata.
So that right there with the 3 points is going to tack on as the Rebels jump out to a 10-7 lead with 6:30 here on our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees, Matt Hill, the whole crew. Matt, I got up here a little late. We got any replacements of the crew?
No, everybody's here. Melitta's down in the truck with Creed. Got Big Ernie on the sidelines.
Now where's oh man, name has slipped me again. Kellyanne.
Kellyanne's not here tonight.
On the rotation.
Yep, she's out of the rotation. Tyler.
Welcome back. Got hitched this last weekend, right? Married.
We're glad
Congratulations,
the wife
Tyler.
let him out of the house. So.
Yeah.
And,
Somebody's got to pay the bills, I guess.
That's right. Got Luke up here with us on the.
Luke, the Franklin Rebel senior, got any insight on the game? No, he didn't care.
Just stay away from the Franklin band.
Well,
And I think we said Melitta.
why did you say that?
I don't know, and you didn't correct me either.
Well,
you didn't catch
I didn't
it.
know. Is Kellyanne here?
You think that it's not Kellyanne, it's Raquel.
What?
It's Raquel down there. You know Raquel. And
Is Kellyanne? She's not here.
Melitta did not come out of retirement.
Melitta is done. Uh-oh.
I don't think
This is
I don't
gonna
think
be
Tyler's wife would be happy about that.
returnable. And Wells is going to eke out just to the 17, 18-yard line.
And we left out Milan down here on the sidelines
Milan,
as well.
he's
Every time I think about the Incredibles, we say, Milan, darling. Not that, if you got kids, you understand what that is.
yeah, absolutely. Well, somehow Brentwood's got an answer. Last time the play strike by Franklin with a long touchdown pass, Brentwood came on down with a nice drive. Now
Yeah, both teams' defenses have not really stepped up so far. There's been some turnovers
Yeah,
and maybe
bend
some,
but don't break.
Exactly.
Absolutely. Here we go, Mayer. Shotgun formation. Here comes Robertson. Wow.
Robertson gets the ball, and he just runs through a nice arm tackle.
He's got a chance.
He's going to be gone. Oh, he's got somebody with the angle.
Well, I tell you what, he ain't going to catch him. He will not catch him. Now, that's a nice track by 21, Franklin.
Now, that is Josh Ronner.
Josh Roher. But I think that's, was it 21, did I say?
Yeah, it was 21 that came down and tracked him down.
Josh Roher, the 5'10", 135.
But that should have been stopped back there.
Absolutely.
With about a 2-yard gain. Ran through
Beasley
2 arm tackles.
had him. Beasley had him.
And here you're going to see it. Anderson goes through 1 arm tackle, goes through the second, and then he just got a wave of blockers, and he turns on the speed. And right here, I think one of the reasons why Roner's able to track him down is because he did that little stutter step trying to make somebody miss. But great play by Anderson, and Brentwood is set up now on about the, 10-yard line?
I'm going to say Mayer on the Marsalis, he's coming back against the grain. Hello. Marsalis with a big-time catch.
Wow.
And he fumbled the ball.
He did.
They did
Franklin
fumble
says
it.
they have it, and they do. Wow.
Turnovers have hurt the Bruins this year.
And you saw, you said it, he cut right back into traffic there. That's one of those situations where it might be best to just pick up what you can get and go down. But nonetheless, Brentwood's going to turn it over. And Franklin's going to take over, what about the 3? And he cuts right back in. And, we've seen everybody right now on both these defenses, every time they've been trying to make a tackle, has been just going after that ball.
And Marsalis had gotten down to the 2-yard line after the fumble. Now Franklin has got a shot here to really extend this lead, but it's going to take 98 yards to do it.
It's better than points on the board, though.
Oh, the hard count, I believe,
5.
got him.
The goal whenever you're back inside that goal line is to get to that 6-yard line, and those 5 yards are going to do it right there. And when we get to that 6 yards instead of if they have to punt, they're going to have the complete distance, the short punt. But that's going to make it 1st and 5 and give the Rebels a little bit of breathing room. Brentwood generally a mistake-free team.
Very, very disciplined.
Not going to happen a lot to the Bruins. Black.
Oh, Black.
He's got the edge. And I love the way he finished that run. Big carry by Colton Black. Nice job of blocking by that right side of the offensive line. And there you see on the sidelines, I don't know if we can see it, but there's Garrison Matthews, number 85, and he's got that brace on from that broken collarbone.
Yeah. Nice
job by Black. And you can see how big he is as he's standing next to number 8, Gracia Gutera. And he's a great basketball star for the Rebels.
So a big first down pickup for the Rebels. Critchlow under center. Black going to be bottled up.
Yeah, there was nothing going on up front there. Good job by that Brentwood defensive line. Under 5 minutes now here in the second quarter. Franklin leading by 3. And there's Matthews. And you see he's a big target. Just a junior. Critchlow's go-to receiver. But really haven't missed a beat with him gone. I mean, I think it'd be a different story with him in the game. But so far tonight, a lot of guys picked up a lot of slack here. Flemister, Grimes. Got a great block on the edge. And he might have grabbed the front there, I think. I think he had him on the side more than he did the back. I know a lot of people in the stands were wanting the horse collar, and I thought it initially, but I don't think he had the back of the jersey or the shoulder pads. Nice pass and great block there on the edge. I believe that was number 4, Flemister, with the block, and number 13, Luke Hill, with the reception and a big catch. 3rd down now. 3rd and 4. Big 3rd down here. Critchlow under center. Black in the backfield. Fakes the handoff. It looks like, is that Hageman?
Yeah.
Hageman's going to be, it's going to be right at the marker. I think he's a little bit short. Hageman, a big target for these guys. What do you think, Paul? He got it? I think they gave him a good spot.
Yeah, no,
it is short. You're right.
Coach Webb's got a. He can request a measurement if he wants.
Yeah, I might be going. Although they've really had nothing up the gut. You know, I've been thinking maybe if you want to go for it, you go with the quarterback sneak. Critchlow, a big guy. You know, behind Mullman, a big offensive lineman, maybe pick up that little bit of yardage, but that's very risky. And you're on the 29-yard line, 28-yard line.
Well, they better hurry. Coach Webb had a decision. I don't know if he's going to use a timeout or not, but
if I use a timeout, I'm going for it.
They
got to do something. Timeout right now, you see it. Coach Webb did call the timeout. Very indecisive, and that's going to waste the timeout here. When you got 2 minutes and 53 seconds left, you kind of want that in your back pocket.
Well, I tell you what, I think that Coach Webb having great faith. You know, last time they jumped off sides when it was 4th and short, they had to settle for the field goal.
Yeah.
They haven't really gotten anything between the tackles, and so I think Coach Webb probably making the smart move.
I think I agree with you, especially with the fact they're only up by 3. You don't want to do something stupid here with 2:53 remaining in the half.
Mike Woodward right there, he's like breathing a sigh of relief. He's like, we got to stop. Hallelujah. We're going to get the ball back. If we don't fumble the ball, we should be up 14-10 right here.
No doubt about it. I think if they do go for it, I like the quarterback sneak with the silent count, catch them off guard. I don't like it when they go out there and try to draw them off sides, because just like you said, that's when people hop off sides and you get yourself in a bad situation. But
well, here comes Tony. He's a great punter as well. If he can get a good punt off here. John Robertson is back deep for the Bruins, Matt, and you may see a Saturday punt right here.
Yeah, and that punt save is on right now as well.
There it is.
That is a high spiral and did not take the bounce he wanted, but that was certainly a nice kick.
Wow.
Number 50, Ross Fellman, downs the ball. And you're not kidding, that was one heck of a punt.
Absolutely.
That sucker was just spinning in the air.
That was an old middle school end-over-end kick.
9 yards.
Yeah. Well,
that's when you go for it right there.
Bruins survive the fumble and hold the Rebels. And now Brentwood, again, they've had a couple of big plays, but hadn't been able to capitalize point-wise.
A lot of time on the clock here for Mayer in this offense at the 35-yard line.
Ooh.
And if they're going to play off like that, they're going to have it all day long.
And Marsalis, he's a young man that fumbled on the 2. He comes back, and he makes a big first down catch. Now, you talked about the Brentwood faithful over there hoping for something good.
There you see Mayer hop back. And it's going to pitch and catch the way they're playing off these guys. You're not going to be able to do that. They're not really getting any pressure. I don't know if you roll somebody over the top and get in their face, but again, he's had him on the go route, but he went back to Shumpert. Oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
I thought Shumpert had it. Not read very well there. Is that number 9 or number 5? Or number 6? I don't know. I can't tell.
That's Winstead, and 31 was Baker Donahue.
Winstead,
21?
If you look at him right here, does not read the ball very well. He had a shot at possibly coming up with an interception, but stopped instead of following through. And very lucky that Shumpert did not catch that ball.
Well, Josh Rohr, we want to correct that.
And I think if Mayer would not have been dialed in on Shumpert, he had at the top of the screen that had his man beat. Had a little step on him. Nice hit. Wells goes down, and that is number, 40?
72.
Philby? Excuse me.
Yeah.
Get a little pumped up.
Well, he's a high school wrestler, Matt, and those guys are guys you don't want to pick on.
No. I don't want to block him. At least not now.
No, a big third. Yeah, really, a big third down
Maybe 20 years ago.
play was the clock is winding, and now Brentwood kind of slowing things down. But Mayer's going to try it one more time. Yeah, he's got somebody.
Got him wide open in the middle of the field. That could be 50.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, that definitely was. You can't hit him like that. Shumpert goes up, big target. Man, I don't even know what to say about that. That was definitely a penalty.
Well,
that's going to put him in close to field goal range.
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of time on the clock. Brentwood with all 3 timeouts. They're not thinking field goal right now.
Big mistake on the Franklin secondary.
No doubt about it.
That's going to take it to the 25, Matt. Now you got
42-yard field goal.
Yeah, you had the 3rd and long, and now you got to look back at the clock over your shoulder. 1:14 and counting.
Yeah, I think I might have taken a timeout there, just to kind of regroup and keep some of the. I mean, you've lost now 20 seconds. Make it almost 30 with that play. Mayer keeps up with it. And
great play by Beasley.
Yeah. I really like Beasley. I think, he's done a good job tonight in the linebacker position, and like you said, he leads the team in tackles, but I really like him playing with his hand in the dirt coming off that edge. And I think he would, we've not seen a whole lot of pressure tonight. I think he'd provide a spark for that defensive line. Good job by Beasley with that tackle. First timeout for Brentwood. Here with 47 seconds remaining here in the second. Down by 3. Trying to have nothing else here with time running off to tie it up. A lot of time on this clock, though, especially when you got 2 timeouts.
Well, you got 2nd and about 8. And, you can run pass option here. You got 2 timeouts left.
I still think you're throwing the ball. I know they just ran it right there, but they had to burn a timeout afterwards. And I think the thing that you got to be careful of for Brentwood is being dialed in on Shumpert. He's thrown the ball to him several times here where there have been other guys that have been open. And the other thing about it is I'm Franklin. I'm putting a guy in Shumpert's face, jacking him at the line, and I'm rolling somebody over the top because right now Mayer's only throwing the ball to him.
Yeah, well, he's had a couple of tosses to Marsalis, but you're right. Big target Shumpert, and I mean they're just matching him up one-on-one, like you said, and it's.
And they're playing off of him. Why not? So I'm getting in his face.
Again, single safety. I guess they're thinking
Ross
about
Gardner.
And here comes the blitz, and a great pickup.
Wells, and he's got some blockers. Gardner comes in for the tackle. I think he's going to be. No, they call touchdown.
Touchdown. Austin Wells. 25-yard pitch, and Aaron Mayer saw the blitz, and he checked it down to Wells, and he did the rest, 23.
And that's the second time tonight we've seen him, actually the 3rd time tonight. The other 2 times, Wells kind of slipped. That time able to keep his footing, and you see the ability that he has in open field to make plays. Here comes the extra point. Good snap, good hold, and it's good. And Brentwood now 14, Franklin 10. 34 seconds here. See if Franklin's able to put something together. I don't think they're going to get a return. Everything we've seen tonight's gone into the end zone.
Well, a great drive. The Brentwood faithful ecstatic after fumbling on the 2-yard line.
Yeah.
And holding Franklin to a 4th and 1 decision by Donnie Webb. He decides to punt, and we see Wells off the pitch and catch.
And just does a great job of making a cut back up and tried to barrel into that end zone and comes up with a big catch and touchdown. Nice read again by Mayer. And we didn't quite see it on that replay, but the blitzer for Franklin tried to peel back off, but he lost his footing and went down.
So a little too late for the Franklin defense, but I tell you what.
Perfect timing, though, for Brentwood.
Absolutely. 34 seconds on our WCTV Game of the Week.
It's a fast-paced action tonight.
It is. You know what? We were expecting a good one, and we got one.
No doubt about it. Interesting kick formation here to start off. I'm sure they're going to break up. You have to be foolish to kick an onside right now, I think.
Halpern to kick off to Brentwood. Hardiman and Grimes back to receive for Franklin.
Grimes deep. You've seen the speed he has. And it's going to go.
Oh, man.
Opportunity to return. He's got a little bit of a room. 2-yard line. Hardiman with the carry.
And Matt, you just are hoping that they don't pick it up clean on the return, but he did. He got it to the 2-yard line?
Yeah, 32.
And now
24 seconds. That timeout now they had to burn. Big deal.
First and 10 for the Rebels. Ball at their own 32.
You know, Critchlow, he's the guy you want right now in this situation. That was only 24 seconds, but he's got the ability to make some plays. Let's see if that offensive line can give him some time, though. They've looked good at times, and then other times they have not looked very good.
Draw play.
Is that to Grimes?
Just hang on to him.
Didn't pick up the first
No, he
down.
didn't.
I'd imagine that they're going to, well, I'm wondering now they're calling the timeout.
Yeah, there it is. So a draw play, Matt, just to kind of see how much you get and if it's worth even the
I think
opportunity.
you get snuffed right there. It's not happening.
Yeah.
But, you think about this. If they can pick up another, 13 yards, you can at least chunk into the end zone once before halftime. We saw the playmaking ability there at the very beginning.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Matt. Aaron Mayer, the quarterback, is now back at safety. So when they say put your best athletes on the field,
yeah,
Coach Woodward is doing that on the defensive side.
Scores from Williamson County late in the second quarter. It's Ravenwood 21.
14 seconds now, not a whole lot of time. Franklin with one timeout.
County 24, Summit 0.
See if they can come away with something. We saw Texas last night. I don't know if you watched any of that game. Probably not. Texas versus Iowa State. And right at the half, Case McCoy threw a.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah, that was one heck of a play.
Hail Mary. Yeah, the only reason I'd watch that game is to see if they'd fire Mac Brown before he left the field.
Well, they about did.
They call that Kiffin.
Yeah.
You got Kiffin. Critchlow got plenty of time.
He's got a man.
That's
too wide.
Critchlow's pass intended for number 5, Carson.
Trying to get that to Carson Young, the junior.
Again, this is maybe the opportunity where they miss someone like Garrison Matthews.
No doubt about it.
Stretch the field a little bit.
And just his size down the sidelines. 6'4". Very physical guy. Plays with a little chip on the shoulder and an attitude, which is
can be good or bad.
Yeah, well, I think it's a good thing on the football field. And
basketball court, not as much.
Not really. Part of the problem with the basketball court is you can see it all unfold. You don't quite see it as much on the football field. Yeah.
Well, I think that's
going to do it right
that's going to stop the clock at least with the first down. So,
what do you chunk one down the field? They're going to call a timeout and see if they can.
Well, they get the first down to stop the clock.
They call the timeout.
Well, they did call the timeout. You're right.
I guess they're going to just try to chunk one in the end zone and see what happens. Why not?
Well, you don't want bad things to happen with an interception return or a fumble.
We'd like to remind you this evening the concession stand is selling barbecue sandwiches for only $3, along with jambalaya for $4.
Jambalaya.
I'm not going down there.
That is a madhouse here.
I know too many people down here too.
Yeah, you know too many people, but we're getting a little double dose of band this week. Both bands are going to play.
Double dipping.
Yeah. A battle of the bands.
And Franklin's got one heck of a band.
Absolutely.
Not that Brentwood doesn't have a good band. They've got a great choir department.
Absolutely.
Headed by Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan Brees.
Well,
Look out.
Hey.
The vocal wonder.
Yeah, you know what? I don't want to brag, but he made all state.
Oh, I hear him every time we go to Brentwood. I hear him, and he does a great job.
Yeah, well, his mom's proud of him.
I was about to say that is all mom.
Well, if they're going to do something deep, Brentwood's got 3 guys just sitting there: Shumpert and Mayer and Robertson.
I don't think they're even.
Oh, Critchlow. He's going to have a miracle.
I don't want an interception.
Yeah, don't get hurt.
Oh, Nice forearm.
Ahmad Arnold on the stop.
He didn't want that interception.
No. So that's going to be your half, Matt, as the teams leave the field on our WCTV Game of the Week here at Franklin High School. The Brentwood High Bruins 14 and the Franklin Rebels 10. We'll be right back with second half action after Pets of the Week. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half action here in our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees and Matt Hill and the whole WCTV crew bring you action here as the Brentwood Bruins lead 14-10 here on a warm night here at Howard Campbell Stadium. Matt, what do you think has been the difference?
Well, the difference right now has been turnovers. I mean, this game could be a lot worse than it is. With the fact that Brentwood's turned over a couple times, and that's allowed, off the punt. And Franklin got the quick score, the touchdown off of that. And then they got down to about the 2-yard line. Turnover, could have punched it in there. So Franklin right now is very lucky to only be down by 4. And I think the big thing for Brentwood right now has been their offensive line and the protection that they've been able to give Mayer. And Mayer has found the open receivers. They don't really have an answer for Shumpert right now. He's just been picking them apart in that secondary.
Well, his second half action about to take place. Franklin will have the ball first, Matt. And, we really didn't get to see a whole lot of Franklin offense.
No,
it seemed like Brentwood controlled the clock, the time of possession.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing for that Franklin defense. They were kind of getting worn out back and forth up and down that field. This offense is really going to come out, especially on this first drive here, and try to establish something and keep that defense on the sideline, give them a rest, and that also helps keep Brentwood from being in a rhythm because they are a fast-paced rhythm offense. They have done a pretty good job for the most part, I feel like, of bottling up Wells, but they have had a couple of nice runs. Be interesting to see what happens here. We saw Critchlow a lot of the time underneath center. He started getting a little bit of pressure. Be interested to see if they go to a shotgun formation.
Well, we're about to see Brentwood kick off here. Hardiman. Hardiman and Grimes, back deep. Helburn to kick on a sold-out crowd, Matt. What do you think? We got a lot of people in here.
Look at the end zone and see that this place is packed.
Well, going to be returnable. That's Hardiman.
He's got a head of steam, but he's going to get tracked down. Whoa, what a block. That is number
33.
33. Oh, Grayson Poff.
Wow.
The senior. That was a hit. And you're going to see it right there. D. Cleater. Helmet flies off. We just saw the Brentwood coaching staff was kind of watching our monitor over here. And
Well, Ahmad Arnold, the receiver of the below, is going to come out of the game. He had started at defensive end. Oh
wow.
That's a great. That's your guy, John T.
That was a great tackle.
Who's that?
That is John H. White.
John H.
J.H. That was a great read and great tackle, and not the way you wanted to start out for the Franklin offense.
Well, I think Brentwood has established that they want to stop Colton Black, and they've done that.
It.
Yeah.
No, other than the one run that he had at the get-go, but then he fumbled at the end of it. They have definitely snuffed the run. Bringing the pressure right now.
Oh.
Nice job by Critchlow. He's
backside
going down.
Yep. 85.
Brentwood right now is controlling the game in the trenches on both sides of the ball. And
John H. White again backside. But I think it was the originally 54.
You see it right there.
That's Tanner Holloman.
Yeah, Critchlow does a good job of sidestepping them, but it's 3rd and 15 now. When you come out of halftime, adjustments are to be made, and it looks like Brentwood made the adjustments, not Franklin. Lots of time for Critchlow, but he's getting antsy. You're not going to pick up that first down that way. Maybe you might. He got it.
He's going to be close, and
he's more than close. He's got that sucker.
Tanner Holloman made the stop.
Holloman on the On the stop, it is going to be a first down, Rebels.
Nice job by Critchlow. I didn't think that he was going to get it, but everybody was downfield and got some good blocking. 16-yard pickup on 3rd and 15. That equals first down, and they needed that desperately.
Yeah, absolutely. Brentwood had done a nice job. It was the first 2 plays of that series defensively. Now we'll see if Colton Black can get on track here.
Bringing 5. Black pops it out to the side, picks up a good 11 yards. Another first down for Franklin. You know, sometimes that's very deflating. That defense is thinking, all right, 3rd and 15, let's go pop them in the mouth, and then a broken down play. They had good coverage downfield, and that kind of deflates everything. And now you see Black able to, pick up a first down. Maybe the ball's kind of rolling Franklin's way.
Well, that's Hardeman on the carry. He picks up a nice 5-6 yards right there.
That's definitely better than the loss we saw on first down earlier. And that opens up a lot for your offense. You move past midfield as well, down to the 45-yard line. Franklin's moving it. And that run game, I think, is definitely going to slow down that pass rush, because right now they have 5 guys on the line of scrimmage for Brentwood, and they have 2 of them screaming off the edge every single time. That's at 3-4. In motion. That's going to be another first down for Franklin, looks like. Flemister with the carry.
A nice play defensively right there, coming up off the from the safety spot. 25, Harrison Johnson.
You got to like what you're seeing here from Franklin running the ball. We just saw another tight end come to the game along with Josh Philby, defensive tackle. Sure, he's going to be at that fullback position here. I thought that was a first down. They didn't give him forward progress. Philby at the fullback position. Last time they were in this situation, somebody jumped off sides, hand off to the right. Philby with the kick out block, and Colton Black comes away with the big first down on 3rd down, Paul.
Well, absolutely. The line of scrimmage has changed as Franklin's now has started to push the D-line around a little bit for Brentwood. And the D-line is for Brentwood's definitely got to step up, and those linebackers got to come up and help out a little bit in that 3-4 you talked about.
And you also saw that right now they don't have any safeties helping them out. 1st and 10, 8:03. Critchlow with the snap from the shotgun. He's got a man, underthrown. If he'd have gone for the pylon, that might have been 6. Was that number 18, Paul? That is Parker Pennell. Kind of turns into the defender as we see Critchlow take the snap here.
Well, yeah, Critchlow didn't get to step into that throw because the pocket broke down on him. And that may have caused the underthrow.
Lucky that wasn't a interception. 2nd and 10 here. Critchlow under center from the 40-yard line. He hands off to Black. Black runs through an arm tackle and picks up about 5 yards. That's going to bring up a big 3rd down. They needed those 5 yards right there, Paul.
Yeah, Holloman did a nice job, though, for Brentwood to slow Black down. He had a big hole going through. The Franklin coaching staff up here was saying, there is the hole, go, go, go. And Holloman slowed it down just enough to make it 3rd and about 6.
You're right. If Holloman doesn't slow him down, I think he might have a first down, if not more. 3rd and 6. Big down here. Critchlow in the shotgun. Black to his right, trips left. There's a snap, and it's low. Critchlow is not able to get it, and that is going to be Brentwood's ball, it looks like. They're fighting for it. The ball's still out. Not sure what they're going to say about that.
Yeah, they've already signaled Brentwood, man.
Yeah, Brentwood has the ball.
That is the 2nd big turnover of the night for Franklin.
Yeah, Franklin driving. On that drive, you know, they had the 1st and 2nd down, lose some yardage. Critchlow with the big run, moving, and then, you know.
Ball never just got to him.
Never even got up.
Not sure if the center exchange just didn't work out for him.
I think that was Mulman at the center position.
Oh, is Francois
I believe so.
Okay.
That brother of Christian Mulman, Grassland standout.
Absolutely.
But Mayer takes over here with 6:57 in the third. Up by 14. Let's see what Brentwood's got dialed up for us. A kick out to Wells. And that is one heck of a job by number 21. Franklin read that very well. Anderson went in motion.
Yeah, Josh Rower, the cornerback, we called his name a few times. He's the young man that caught Robertson on the rundown. And we'll see right here on the, not a bad, well, we won't see, but in the option, loss of 1.
And I like the misdirection, that him going 2 different ways. 2nd and 11. Mayer in shotgun, takes a snap.
Plenty of time, Matt.
You're right about that. Well played by, is that Katera?
I believe so.
He had Shumpert again. He is dialed in on number 5. I didn't, and I'm not gonna lie, I was dialed in on number 5 just because of that. I didn't see if anybody else was open. But I think that's a good person to be dialed
absolutely.
in on.
I mean, you got to go with the big guy if you're going to throw it up. Katera, Coach Woodward must think that he has a size advantage on the cornerback such as Katera, but
we've seen him get picked on in a game last year, but so far tonight he's had a good showing. 3rd and 11. See if Brentwood can take advantage of this turnover. Franklin bringing pressure. They back out of it. Screen is on. Hageman chases him down. Nice job by the big man. Not fooled at all by Wells and Mayer's screen, and that's going to do it for that drive for Brentwood.
Well, fantastic defensive effort by Franklin. They hold after the turnover and are going to get the ball back after the punt.
You know, Critchlow and Mulman breathing a sigh of relief there.
And the student section is chanting block the punt, Matt. They've already done it once.
Fair catch at the 35. And Franklin's offense again is going to come out for the second time this half. Able to move the ball last drive, but that turnover was very costly. They were down about, what, the 30-yard line?
Yeah, and so after the punt, it is going to be 1st and 10. And Critchlow in the offense jogging back on our WCTV Game of the Week. Paul Brees, Matt Hill, halfway through the 3rd quarter.
That's been a good one.
Same score.
Critchlow under center, hands off this time. Looks like the Tillman, and he breaks a tackle. Excuse me, that is not Tillman.
That's going to be, I believe that's Hardeman.
You're right. Number 3, Nick Hardeman.
Well, they had him pinned, Matt, and they just couldn't bring him down.
Well, it was a nice bit of running by that young man, and you're right, they had him pinned. We've seen Brentwood's defensive line bottle these guys up. Brings up 2nd and 6. Critchlow with the handoff to Black.
Ooh.
And he is bottled up immediately.
I'll tell you what, they're still trying to get Colton Black on track after the fumble, and Brentwood is just saying, we'll give you everything else, but we're not giving you 23 anymore.
No, I think, though, you know, you got to keep feeding the rock, trying to keep him honest, and 2nd down and 6 is a good down to do it on. 3rd down and a long 4.
So here comes Critchlow, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see some play action right here.
I-form formation, and there you said it. And to backside to Black. That's a good way to get him involved in it. Does a great job of making a couple of guys miss. Picks up a big block downfield. He's off to the races. I don't think 45 is going to catch him. And he walks into the end zone. Great job by Critchlow. You called it play action. Hit him on the backside. He takes it all the way down to the sideline, cuts it backfield with a nice blocking touchdown.
61 yards. It wasn't long, but it was effective. And that is going to give Franklin the lead.
Now you talked about it, trying to get Black involved in the game. So the running game wasn't making it happen. You got to get the ball in your playmakers' hands, and that's a great way to do it.
Great call by Donnie Webb and the coaching staff.
Number 16, Joe DeFada on the side of the extra point.
Fada in for the extra point here. Makes it a 3-point game now with 3:33 remaining. Franklin goes up 17-14. A lot of back and forth action here.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's been turnovers that's been costly. But after the turnovers, you had a 3 and out. Franklin responded with the touchdown right here, and the defensive end was coming hard, 24. And he was totally fooled as everybody else was out in front, and Colton Black does the rest.
Well, you know, you got to think that Coach Donnie Webb, they've been seeing all night both those defensive ends just gunning downfield. They took advantage of it, and Black got some nice blocking, does a great job of running, and he takes that thing to the house. Good all-around job by everybody there.
Absolutely. Blocking downfield was good.
Critchlow with the fake. Stays in the pocket. Noah Anderson's about to blast him.
Well, you see Black right there getting a well-deserved rest.
John Robertson back deep to receive for Brentwood.
So, Tony on the kickoff.
This Franklin sideline coming alive. 3:33 here in this third.
Yeah, that's plenty distance to head the end zone, Matt.
Let's start at the 20.
Down by 3 with 3:33 here in the third quarter.
Ooh, look out. You know, I remember back in high school, not that I was on the kickoff team, but I remember they had to run through the end zone every single time.
Right.
They did not have to do that there.
No.
I think that Coach Webb said, you know, guys, chance are good this is going to be a touchback.
Yeah.
Just march on back here. Save your energy, gentlemen.
So now Mayer, probably in a more familiar setting. They need to get him going as far as the running game goes. Oh.
Ooh, is
that's going to be close, and Mayer is down.
Beasley with the big tackle, and you're right.
Brought down by number 54, Tyler.
Beasley, I'm not sure if his leg got caught underneath him. He pulled him back pretty good, Matt.
Yeah, and I believe Austin Wells is the backup quarterback. And you see him get rolled up. You're right. Beasley, a big man. You know, he's a defensive end in my book, not a linebacker. Great play by the young man. He's a headhunter. He's going to hurt you if you're not careful. And we got to hope Mayer's all right. But interesting scenario now. I'm pretty sure Austin Wells is the backup quarterback for Brentwood. That's going to take away a lot of their game.
Well, it's definitely going to take the passing game probably away. But he has thrown, I believe, 1 or 2 touchdowns on the season.
And this is looking like a situation where Mayer's not coming back in anytime soon. That's not the air didn't get knocked out of you.
No.
That's not I got a cramp.
No. Well, let's talk about this, man. We had a big game over at Centennial, Ravenwood Centennial. Ravenwood jumped out 21-0. We're tied at 21.
Ooh, Centennial firing back.
So
I thought when you told me that was 21-7, I thought that game was over. They're up on his own.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know.
And walking off. Well, how about this? Jogging off.
That is a great sign if you're a Brentwood Bruins fan.
So what are you thinking? One play, get back in?
It's looking like it. I mean, you know, he ran right away from those trainers.
Well,
he's got to sit out for this one.
I think he's heading maybe to find something to walk it off.
You know that regardless of what he wants, that coaching staff wants him back in here. Look for them to run the ball.
Absolutely. On 2nd and 9.
And they're going to spread the field, though. I still feel like they're running the ball.
Yeah, Wells is going to take the snap, and I believe that's 34.
Let's off the edge here. Oh. Thought it looked like a lane opened up. Picked up almost 8 yards. Mayer's not jogging back into the game. 3rd down and 1. Not a bad situation if you want to have Wells running the plays back there. If you're talking 3rd and 1.
Yeah, and that was Garrett McChristian, running back there, 34. So your best.
And is that Anderson's? No, it's not. Sorry, that's Austin Wells. Under center.
Wow.
Trying with a quarterback sneak.
Yeah,
Initially, I don't think they had it, but that line just surged forward and picked up that 1st down. I'm looking to see Mayer is on the sideline now. He is coming into the game. Glad to see that young man's all right. 2:10 here in the 3rd. Mayer back in.
Just across their own 30-yard line.
Well, it'll be interesting to see, Matt, how this turns out with Mayer. I mean, now will he get quick feet and maybe throw it into coverage he shouldn't because he doesn't want to get,
Or maybe not tuck and run when he has the opportunity.
Wow.
Well read. What a great job by number, is that 32? I'm having a hard time with these numbers.
Zach Orange, I think that's 25, Matt.
It is number 25, the senior.
Well, check it out right here.
Does a great job of flying up there, reads that beautifully, and brings Wells down for a huge loss.
Yeah, that's a defensive coordinator's dream.
No doubt about it.
Where you put the guy in the right spot.
What I say about a blind squirrel, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So 2nd and about what?
16.
And Mayer going up top.
He's got Shumpert, but no, he doesn't. He's dialed into Shumpert. Believe that's Katera again. Katera has made some nice defensive plays out there. You saw them. You can see the mismatch, the size differential that Katera has given up. Katera is 5'10". Shumpert, I believe, is
6'4".
6'4".
Yeah. Here's what I'm thinking right here. Maybe a slip screen with Marsalis or a screen with Wells.
Yeah, and I don't think I'm bringing heat for that one reason right there. And the other part about it is he can run, although it looks like they're backing out. 3-man rush. Dropping 8. Nobody's open. 42 rushes him out, and
wow.
He comes back for it. Do they call that a catch?
No.
Nope. Not happening. Brings up 4th down and 16 with 48 seconds remaining here in the 3rd. Franklin's defense holds, and that's going to bring Critchlow back out on the field momentarily.
Absolutely, and that's probably Brentwood's worst nightmares to get Franklin back on the field. They got momentum after the big touchdown pass to Black. And last time Franklin almost came up blocking this again.
About did it again. Oh, no, that don't do. Oh, you kidding me?
Well,
that dude flopped.
It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be.
That was a flop. He went to acting school.
Well, not a bad job, but let me tell you this.
That's going to make it 4th and 1, though. What are you going to do?
No.
Or is it going to be 5 yards?
No, I think so.
Okay.
I would make him re-kick it. Well, they may decline it. Yeah, absolutely. So there you go, decline. Well, you see the referees have wireless microphones tonight, Matt.
I like it.
I think they're communicating. I think TWSAA is trying out communication where they don't have to waste so much time gathering it up and trying to figure out. So.
And we talked about it with some guys up here in halftime. The play where the young man got hit when Shumpert hit on the ground, basically with a late hit. And I like nobody threw the flag right away. They also didn't take a whole lot of time making the call. Glad to probably just talk quickly over the headset, made the right call, got play right back into action. 1st and 10, Critchlow with the ball. 36-yard line. Handoff this time. Going nowhere to number 4. That is, maybe it's not number 4.
Harrison Johnson and.
I thought that was Flemister, but I guess it's number 11, Grimes.
Harrison Johnson on the
Here's
side.
Johnson on the tackle. He's stuck with it. made the tackle for only about a yard. 25, you'll see him right here. Getting stiff-armed in the face and everything.
Grimes picks up about 1, 1st and 9.
Well, that's probably going to do it here for our third quarter, Matt, as the Franklin Rebels score and hold the Bruins to 0 in this quarter, and the Rebels lead 17-14 on our WCTV Game of the Week.
I'm a bit cynical, but it drives me nuts when everybody sticks their hands up in the air about the fourth quarter. Thank goodness you did that. I didn't know.
Keeping everybody.
We play 4 quarters here.
Yeah, absolutely.
My favorite part was whenever at Vanderbilt we're getting beat 65-7.
Yeah.
And some dude on our team, fourth quarter, holds the hand up with the, this is game over, brother. Where's the Gatorade?
That is good.
Well,
you know, one team we haven't talked about a lot is Fairview. They're undefeated. We're going to catch them later on this season. Next week, though.
At Page.
But next week, our Thursday night game of the week. Is it at Summit High School?
At Summit. Franklin again. At Summit.
Franklin at Summit. What a great way to kick off fall break.
Yeah.
Summit is currently down 40-0 to Dixon County.
DC.
So we're about to start the fourth quarter here at Critchlow. Handoff. That's Grimes, and he's
again held up.
Yeah. Holloman on the tackle.
Oh,
whoa!
Ball's out.
It is a fumble.
Are you kidding me?
I was back here.
Wow. How?
I was looking at Grimes. The coaches were yelling ball, but
I didn't see that at all. And you can see how excited the Brentwood fans are.
And that's covered by number 45.
And
Matt.
I guess the ball pops out at some point. I don't even know where that happened.
Yeah,
I don't even think he got the handoff.
I thought he was on the tackle. Look, 3 yards behind the play, and Brentwood has the ball at Franklin's own 42-yard line.
Wow. Turnover, turnover, turnover.
But Brentwood has really not capitalized as much as they should
Franklin's
have.
bringing the heat off the backside.
Well, there's Robertson. He's quick off the edge.
I think that's Wells.
Oh, you're right. Excuse me, Wells. Smart move. He ran to the white line that time, man.
Yeah, you got to like it. Take what you can get. Conserve a little, not that the clock's an issue, but, get out of bounds off that clock. And second down and 5. Nice pickup on first down.
Well, you see Donnie Webb. Not the position he was looking for to start this fourth quarter. He had the ball and things were going well.
Wants to extend that lead. Franklin off the edge. Good job there. Oh, nice play.
Well, that time you were rolling out to the right with the left-hander Mayer.
Yeah, and number 42, that is Booth Page, was breathing down his neck. And you got to see Gutierrez again out on the edge. I like the way the young man's playing tonight. Ruthless aggression.
Well, that was a tough throw. Marsalis just outside of his grasp.
Booth Page, nice play by that young man on defense. Page also a pretty good basketball player.
Third and short, Mayer.
I think he's not going to run. He's got a man.
Yeah,
tightrope that he's got it.
First down.
Catch that, you're right.
Marsalis, on the other hand, was wide open about the 10-yard line.
Wow, I didn't see that.
And Mayer did not see him. But
usually when Mayer's throwing, I'm just watching number 5.
Yeah, he get dialed in on Shumpert. It's
and you're going to see him right here would pick up the first down. And you saw it and come clean right there at the end.
But last week Marsalis had 11 catches for Brentwood, so
he's had a couple tonight, but
he hasn't been the prime target.
Wells cuts back. He's got some room. Picks up a nice block.
You gotta like the quarterback, Matt. 6'4", coming out and leading after the backside.
No doubt about it. Well, this is an interesting turn of events here. Off that fumble, Brentwood now moving the ball inside the 20, down to about the 17-yard line. Nice 11-yard pickup.
Well, definitely in field goal range to tie it up if all things,
Yeah.
considering no turnovers, knock on wood if you're a Brentwood fan.
Yeah, 'cause both these teams have not done a good job of handling the ball tonight.
I would see Brentwood keeping it on the ground.
And I don't like this rule anymore either. It seems like anytime somebody jumps off sides, it's automatic 5 yards.
Yeah, well, you
I
can't
don't
get back.
like that at
you
all.
can't get back anymore.
I hate that.
Well, you're an offensive lineman. Why do you hate it?
Because it messes with the game. I don't care what position you play. The kid jumped off sides, he got back. Let him run the play.
It used to be if you made contact, they would stop it.
Yes, no contact was made.
No.
Or if it's unabated to the quarterback, they would stop it.
Right.
Didn't happen there. He got back. Should not have done whatever.
Well, this is a
Thank you, TDSS, whatever.
double A.
Oh, no!
Turnover!
Don't pick it up. Just lay on it.
Shumpert got the ball back as who? I'm not sure who was
Wow.
that number, Matt, down there.
Was that Gardner?
Oh, we're gonna have to see a replay
Yeah,
right here.
It is, nope, that is it Beasley?
25, it's Zach Orange.
Orange just needs to fall on that ball, and it's Franklin's. But instead tries to pick it up. Orange just had to fall on it, and they've got the ball. But instead tries to pick it up, and Shumpert, headsy play by him, comes up with a huge recovery. 2nd and 13. Mayer got a little bit of pressure.
Oh.
High pass because of it. Bring up a long 3rd down. They are now on the,
That's going to be about the 20-yard line.
so we're looking at what, a
37?
37-yard
Yeah.
field goal. They're still well within field goal range.
And that, Marsalis usually makes that catch right there, and had a tough night, but
It wasn't the best throw.
no.
Mayer had somebody coming down his face. Franklin been able to get a little bit of pressure. I think, I think about that injury that he had. I think took away a little bit maybe some of his mobility. 3rd down now and 13.
Oh, they're coming.
He's got a man. Wells is going to get tackled well short of the 1st down.
That's going to be about the 14th, so maybe a 31-yarder, Matt. And Franklin's had a lot of luck getting close to blocking one.
They certainly have, and they definitely want one right now. Huge field goal now, 9:51 and counting here in the 4th. Brentwood with the opportunity to tie.
Halpern's already had one punt blocked. We'll see right here. Snap is good. Line drive.
Wide.
It was
wide left.
Yeah.
It was wide left. Franklin stands. Orange very glad that they didn't make that. He had that ball right there in front of his hands, and I don't blame him one bit. I've done that myself a couple of times. Well, you're thinking, give me the glory. Rebels going to take over on the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, 9:34. And Coach Webb is saying right now, hold on to the ball.
Yeah.
Don't turn it over.
You'd think they try to establish the run game again, but they can't hang on to the ball. But we'll see.
And really, the last one was just a snap that just went.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
even know what happened with it. It almost looked like Mullen thought somebody was underneath center. Nice pickup on 1st down. Pick up a good, solid 4 yards. Black with a big 4-yard carry. Nice job, offensive line, picking up something. John White, J.H. White with the stop.
4-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 6.
Oh, don't. Nothing fancy here on the Franklin side as we see the Brentwood band going. That was a great halftime performance by both bands. And that is going to be stopped as Amon Arnold for Franklin wraps up. I believe that's Black.
3rd down.
So 3rd and about 7, a long 7.
Franklin tried to run a little bit of clock off here. See if they've got, never mind, not huge down right now.
Oh, Critchlow law snap. He's going to be taken down for a loss. Again, something with the center exchange. I don't know if it was too quick for Critchlow or he just couldn't get it clean.
That was right at him. I mean, he did not take it clean. And it's mistakes like that that are keeping Brentwood in this game and may ultimately end with the downfall of this undefeated team right now.
So a big stop.
We saw one beautiful punt earlier by the young man.
Yeah, for Tony. Oh, and that just
kind of shaked it.
Yeah.
Got it
Oh, did get a good bounce. So not a bad kick.
That's what the 36-yard line, 37. Still pretty good field position here for the Bruins.
Yeah, Brentwood came off the missed field goal last drive after the turnover. This time, the 3 and out, the punt, Matt. And it's still anybody's game.
No doubt about it.
7:32.
A lot of time left, 3-point game. You know they're not looking to tie right now, though, especially after that missed field goal. Mayer in the shotgun formation. 4 wide receivers. Wells in the backfield, and he switched him over.
So pass.
They're coming off the edge.
Plenty of time. Mayer.
Good coverage downfield. Not a great pass by Mayer.
Running to the right, throwing back. It's
right.
tough for Mayer, and he got knocked down right there, Matt, at the end of the play, and he's coming up a little slow.
Yeah, you're right. He's kind of limping around a little bit. And you kind of also, I feel like also that might have been a play where we've seen him tuck the ball and run. And he did not do that. So I think he's definitely feeling some effects, excuse me, of that hit that he took earlier in the game. 2nd and 10. 7:20. Ball at the 37. They're in the shotgun again. Hand off to
Wells. Ooh, great
I thought
gain.
you're right. I thought he was about to get stuffed to the line of scrimmage, and he ends up picking him about 8.
Yeah.
Kind of rotating out some defensive linemen now for Franklin. Looks like some guys look a little bit gassed. Beasley on the tackle, and Wells just kind of explode. I mean, he just turned on the jets. Picked up 7. 3rd and 3. Big 3rd down here.
Third and 2.
Again in the shotgun.
This may be an opportunity where Mayer keeps.
And he does. Big hole.
He's
Off the
got
right
plenty.
side.
Oh.
Wisely steps
Yeah.
out of bounds. You called it. And here you're going to see the keeper from Mayer. Fakes the handoff and just has a nice hole. I like what the young man does. Just say, okay, I got the first down, a little bit more. I'm going to step out of bounds. Ball's now at the 41. 6:28. Here in the 4th. Brentwood moving now. Seen a lot of turnovers tonight. Hopefully for the Bruins they can hang on to the ball. Franklin, is going to try to strip that again. Black
Wells,
busted to the backside. He's got a lot of room. He's not going down.
Nice quick run, Matt. He's got a little different speed going as soon as he gets it. And he is picked up a first down as well. As you see it, as soon as he sees the backside. Good downfield block by Marsalis and a tackle by Franklin's number 34 to save it. That's going to be Zach Slessman. So now it looks like it's going to be the Austin Wells game. If he can hang on to the ball, they get in good field goal position, excuse me. That time. Bottled up.
Host of people.
Yeah, and Matt, now you got Wells, you got nobody blocking in front of him, you got no fullback, and you're just trying to play man to man, and he gets nothing out of it. I like the shotgun formation where you got the option of Mayer or Wells.
And then they're putting some guys in motion.
Yeah.
And then also you saw on the quarterback keeper, he faked the handoff to Wells, and Wells went that way, taking the linebacker flow with him, and he was able to cut back the opposite direction to pick up a big gainer. But you're exactly right. When you get underneath center and just kind of dink and dunk down into the A gap, you're not going anywhere. And you got some big guys there from Franklin. Franklin's definitely figured out what the recipe was.
Well, here's the problem, Matt. They're back to about the 22-yard line.
Yep.
And that's going to
I
be
don't
about
like the field goal.
39-yarder.
Yeah.
Halpert's got enough leg, but he's got the direction. He's got the accuracy.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You're not wanting to kick the field goal here, but this is a, you got to run routes that are going to get you past 14 now. I wouldn't be surprised though if they get anywhere close to this, them going for it on 4th down, just because they've not done well kicking.
I'm not sure if they're going to throw right here. I like Mayer or Wells on the option.
I think they're throwing it. They are.
There's a slip screen by Marsalis.
He's got some moves. He takes a big hit that's going to be short of it.
I think if he would have kept going, he may have had it.
Cut that right. I don't like cutting back into the field, but I think that he had it that time.
Yeah.
There was a huge lane, and you're going to see it right here. Mayer hits him, and he's got nobody around him for a second, and you're right. If he keeps running, he might be walking in the end zone. Nothing else, he's got the first down easily. 4th down and 4.
Wow.
And they are going for it.
This is gutsy, man. I'm thinking maybe a hard count and then a timeout. But there is, well, I'm just not sure about
this. I might call timeout if I'm Franklin. I don't care.
Well, the referee's not standing near him.
He's got a man in the end zone. Shumpert.
Touchdown. That is, put your hands together for number 5, Andy Shumpert.
No doubt about it.
Wow.
He came open there at the last second. There found him. They really have been this quarter shutting him down. Katera had been doing a great job on him. Good job by Mayer. Good job by that offensive line to give him time. He needed it.
And this is a big extra point. This could determine whether a field goal ties or a touchdown is needed. Oh, he got
that's what they needed last time.
Yeah, absolutely. So after the touchdown, gutsy call by Coach Woodward at 4th down, they hit Shumpert, the main man, across the middle in the end zone, and the Brentwood faithful finally to their feet.
We only stand if we're winning.
That's right. Here you go. You see it. Pretty gutsy. They had the guys coming. Franklin had it defensively covered. I mean, it's just a good catch by Shumpert.
And then also they had so much time. It's really hard for those DBs to stay with that man so long. And, that was a good 5-6 seconds. And finally, Shumpert came open in the end zone, and Mayer was, again, staring him down, found him. Franklin has not looked good this half.
Well,
they've only had the ball a few times.
They had the Colton Black long touchdown. And
this half.
I tell you what, Matt, it's now you got to be concerned here. Where do you kick it at? Well, as Halbert, do you want to kick it to the end zone or not?
Yeah, I think you're kicking out of the end zone. You don't want either one of these guys to ever turn. Both times we've seen them get the ball, got about the 32, 35-yard line. They've got the speed. You don't want to give up a huge play here and get this offense fired up.
Wow, that
looks like it's going out. Oh, yep.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to check this game out,
it's definitely been a good one.
It has been a good one. Give us a call, 472-4032, $20 a copy. And you can see our website, which is www.wc-tv.net, our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. The YouTube has the coaches show that you enjoy watching.
Yep.
With Jack Daniels.
Get a lot of good information from Coach Jack Daniels down there.
And of course, our weekly play of the week. Last week was the.
I'm trying to remember. It was Davis. It was not. I know it was not Deion Sanders that was carrying the ball when Centeno scored.
Critchlow.
He's got a man.
He has got a man.
Hageman's got the ball. He got past everybody. The big man with the stiff arm. He takes it down about the 20-yard line. Great job by Hageman. I was kind of hoping that at some point we'd see him get the ball. And when he rolled out the backside, Hageman came free. Great job by that big man. Great catch. Great job by that offensive line, and a great throw by Critchlow. When you got a guy open like that, it's real easy to miss him. Hard to miss that target, though.
Well, yeah, Hageman, 6'4", and even more importantly, the former Brentwood Bruin.
Oh, yes,
And
no
so
doubt about
coming back to Franklin, and
He's got some beautiful hair.
he doesn't. So the
Brother is a Vanderbilt.
he plays. I think he's a walk-on wide receiver. Yeah, preferred walk-on. So now it's Ahmad Arnold, number 2, with a nice tackle. Again, the clock
I'm
is.
surprised at that call right there. You know, you need 7. You don't need 3. 3 minutes here. You know, I think you give yourself more opportunities by throwing that ball in the air. I don't like Brentwood's kick game right now. You know, he did a great job kicking that extra point, but you know, I think you're setting yourself up there. You only got one yard. You're definitely in 4 down territory.
Absolutely.
But still, I feel like you kind of wasted it down.
Now 2 back, full
Brentwood,
back.
everybody's in the box.
There's your 7-step
Got to
drop.
throw that ball. He's got a man in the corner.
Oh, a great play.
Great play by number 4.
Now it's 31.
31?
For Brentwood.
Franklin coaches up here and wanting a flag, but that was great defense.
Yeah, Tillman Kazmarevitz,
Yes.
our national merit guy.
Good job by Critchlow hanging in that pocket. Better job by Kazmarewicz.
Wow, and I'll tell you what, you knew Critchlow was going deep because he pumped the ball right there.
I still feel like, you know, you got 3 minutes and you get a run on first down and then you go for it all on second. I don't like that.
Oh, and
again, Hageman over the middle.
Wow, the big fella's
And
rumbling.
a flag down here.
Uh-oh, that could be a late hit on the quarterback.
Personal foul, you are right.
And roughing the passer on Brentwood, that's going to take it half the distance.
Yeah, you saw number 70, Josh Butler, kind of looking a little bit concerned there walking back. So he was definitely glad to see that was personal foul. Hageman he had the catch early in the first half, been a little bit silent, but he has come alive now.
Well, the linebackers were blitzing that time. He fell in the.
He is a huge target. I kind of thought that he would be the key to this game, but I didn't think it'd take this long for him to get involved in it.
Look for him right here.
Man alive. I might run it. First and goal now.
Well, they have Philby Black in the backfield.
Yeah, Philby Black, that's a heck of a combination, and you got everybody down there, those beef eaters. Black is in the end zone. What a drive by Franklin. Led by number 88, Ben Hageman. Great job by Black there, powering it through, and you saw a huge block by Josh Philby.
Did they score too quick?
That is definitely a concern.
That took Franklin about 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Yeah, 2:23 now. All kinds of time for Brentwood. Brentwood with all 3 timeouts. Three-point ball game. Franklin leads 24-21, but you're right, Paul. All kinds of time here for the Bruins. And you got a quarterback like Mayer, and you got a receiver like Shumpert, and you got an offensive line that's been giving them time all night long. This game is definitely not over.
It has been a roller coaster of emotions. I mean, one goes up, here comes the next punch. I mean, it is a heavyweight prize fight. Who is going to be standing at the end? I tell you what, no one is sitting here at Howard Gamble Stadium.
You've got to think that they're going to roll somebody over to Shumpert. You would think.
Well, man,
I'd be jamming up at the line.
I'm not going to tell you, but the Franklin D coaches are about 3 feet away from you. Why don't you tell them? Hey, guys, come
roll somebody over to Shumpert. They're going to throw it to number 5, guys.
Well, Coach Woodward, he's got it. He's got his 2-minute offense ready to go. You know, for Tony, he's pretty much book it for the end zone kick. So
all kinds of time here.
kickoff, Matt. No, that is. Oh, he's. Ooh. Wells, get out of there. Oh, and he is
alive down at the 10. He got high load.
Matt, the worst possible thing could happen. He bobbled the kickoff, didn't catch it clean. That gave the coverage team about an extra 3 seconds to get down there.
I think he had to take that though.
Oh, absolutely. He just didn't catch it clean.
Yeah, if he would have let that go in the end zone, he still would have. He had to get that ball.
Well, again, Brentwood does not have to score a touchdown. Just needs a field goal to tie.
They still got to go about 70.
They need a little bit.
They got a lot of time though, and 3 timeouts is always a big help. This sideline's coming alive. He's got a man in the flat.
Oh man.
He's got him wide open over here.
Come back to him.
He's got him. Oh wow. Number 8. That is Spencer Schwartz. The Schwartz be with you.
Again, they had Marsalis doubled. They had Shumpert doubled.
A lot of time ran off that clock too.
Yeah, Mayer sat in that pocket for a while.
I feel like the mistake though was he had number 81 in the flat right there, Caleb Tyler. And not only would he have been able to probably pick up the first down, he would have got out of bounds.
Yeah. You don't want to get yourself in a 4th and 10 on the 10-yard line.
No, not at all.
Go ahead and get some yardage out of something right here.
And you know, Franklin with some blitz.
Look at Marsalis.
He's got him. And that's what they should have been doing last play. And you know, I was about to talk about that. You're thinking, all right, I got to go 70 yards at least to get the field goal. You don't have to have it all, especially when you got 3 timeouts. You can tightrope that sideline right there. That only took 11 seconds. If he'd have thrown it to him, that would have been about the same thing. They'd still have 2 minutes on the clock now. But instead, trying to get some big yardage. But you can't blame the guy for doing it. Ran a lot of time off that clock.
Well, still 3rd and 2, Matt.
Mayer under center.
Yeah, and Mayer under center. I'm not sure what's.
Maybe they might just pick up the first down, give the ball to Austin. Well, he's going to take it, and he's not going to get it.
No, he is going to be way short. I'm not sure if Coach Woodward knew how exactly that long 2 yards was.
Yeah.
And again, with the field being the way it is, it's tough. Now the 4th down called timeout.
Burn timeout. Play action over the top.
Yeah. Well.
I think you're throwing it though here. I don't care if it's 4th and 1 or not. Or if nothing else, if you're going to run it, I think you're right. What you said earlier, getting that shotgun formation. This might be a thing where Franklin calls the timeout after they see what formation they're in. You know, because
yeah, you're right.
You line up. What are you going to do? Play the run here, and they come at them 4 wides, and then you are in a bad shape.
Well, it has been one of those nights, and maybe a WCTV classic.
It's looking like it right now. Both these teams just been hammering back and forth at each other. Made several mistakes, but a lot of them been forced by those defensive players who've just been ball hawking every time they tackle somebody trying to pop it through. When you think one of them's going down to the mat, he gets right back up and pops him in the mouth. It's been a back and forth great game here. We've got 4 wides. I think we're going to see a handoff. Nope. Sneak. And it's going to be close. I think they got it.
Wow.
That was what they wanted last time.
And unfortunately, because they didn't do it last time, they had to waste a timeout.
Yes. You know, though, I think out of the timeout, you know they got 2 plays called right here.
They better hurry. Clock's going to start running.
Mayer with the ball. Oh, man.
Great play.
Yeah. I can't see who it is.
Maybe 30, 25, or Zach Orange, maybe? It's 25. I don't know if 35, who he's got.
25 is Orange, I know that. Grassi Gutierrez was on the coverage, but I think that was Zach Orange who tried to make the play on the ball. 2nd and 10. One good thing is not a whole lot of time running off that clock for Brentwood. 1:14 now, 2nd and 10. Long way to go. Brentwood only needs 3 to tie, though. Mayer in the shotgun, 4 wides. Wells beside him. Franklin rushes 5. They're going to get him.
Sack, 40.
That is Booth
Booth
Page
Page.
on the backside. Relentless pressure by the young man.
Wow.
And they're going to have to use another timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't get rid of the ball quick enough. Just the one that needed to throw it out of bounds here is Mayer, but Page after him. And now as we check, I'm not sure if Brentwood has one or.
They only have one timeout.
Yeah, one timeout left.
104 remaining. Third and what, about 12?
Couple other scores of interest from Williamson County tonight. Late in the fourth quarter, Dixon County leads.
This is one heck of a game right here now.
Also late in the fourth quarter.
Huge down, definitely got 2 to get it. 104 here in the fourth quarter. Franklin was down 4 points with what, about 2?
It was about 3:47.
3:47. Drove the length of the field with 2 huge Hageman catches, and then Colton Black powers into the end zone to go up by 3 with what, about 2:30, 2:23 remaining. Comes down to this though, third down here, 104 here in the fourth quarter. Mayer back, trips right, takes the snap, he's got pressure coming at him, and he's gonna again.
11.
That is Malik Grimes, the sophomore.
Corner
Fouled up.
blitz. Corner blitz.
Corner blitz.
Yeah.
And you also got to like the fact that that was to the 3 wide receiver side. 154, you're going to see come off the sideline, huge play. That's Grimes again. He's made some big plays tonight. Clock should be running unless they call their other timeout. They called their other timeout.
And the thing about it was, right before the snap, Mayer moved Wells to the other side.
He certainly did. I think he was thinking the fact that 3 receivers, the pressure was not going to come off that side. Great call by this defensive coaching staff up here. 4th and 22. It all comes down to this right
That's gonna
here.
be a tough one. The Franklin.
Look for number 5.
Yeah, but you got to give him time.
I'm thinking
Bring the house.
Yeah, I think you're right. Gutierrez played a good game. Haven't called Ross Gardner's name a lot, but we've seen him on some nice plays in the secondary.
Josh Rower, 21.
The secondary's played well this second half. I think, though, they're not bringing it. 3 down linemen.
Here comes Grimes.
You're right. Grimes flushed him from the pocket. Coming back across the field.
Oh, and he got the first down.
Oh, my gosh.
23 Wells. Oh.
I can't believe that.
Wow.
Wells is injured. He told him to stay off. 43 seconds now. No timeouts for Brentwood. No timeouts for Brentwood.
That's a great point.
Off the edge, Grimes again. He's underneath. Mayer rolls out left, throwing across his body. Interception. Is that Gutierrez? That is Gutierrez trying to make something happen. Just go down.
And his own teammate tackled him.
That man is excited, and you see this whole team just ecstatic. They're going to get a flag if they don't get off the field. Coaching staff trying to get them wrangling off the sidelines, and here you're going to see Grimes at the bottom of your screen does a great job coming underneath the block. And you've talked about it a lot tonight, Merrick, throwing across his body when he's rolling right. Gutierrez reads it beautifully, comes up with a huge interception. And there, you're right. I believe that is number 30.
Nick Hutchins.
Nick Hutchins says, get down, son.
Timeout, Franklin.
We need to kneel the ball.
Their first
And
timeout of the second
Brentwood can't stop the clock.
No, yeah.
This
a
is
knee,
it right
a knee
here.
and a done.
What a game.
Absolutely. And a big 4th and 22 conversion.
Yeah.
And you hate to see it come down to
Mayer played a great game.
interception. Yeah.
Mayer played a great game.
Gutsy game.
Fantastic ending to this game. Back and forth the entire time. I don't really feel like Critchlow really played a great game tonight, but he saved his best ball for the end, finding Hageman twice. Defense really rose up there on that last series, shutting Brentwood down, and now we're going to see him take the knee. and Franklin is going to go to 6-0, and Brentwood drops to 2-5. I knew at the beginning, at least I thought at the beginning of this year, that Franklin was going to be much improved. I did not think they were going to be 6-0 at this point, and I certainly did not think that Brentwood was going to be 2-5. Paul,
well,
I think we just saw a great
yeah, absolutely. You saw one for the books. You talked about a 5-0 Franklin team coming in with a questionable schedule against a team that had a 2-4 record with a very, very tough schedule. And Franklin hangs on 24-21 on our WCTV Game of the Week. For Paul Brees and Matt Hill and the whole WCTV crew, we thank you for joining us, and we will see you next week at Summit High School as the same Rebels take on the Spartans.
Next week, October the 10th.